Right, so part 2 is all about publishing to the catalog. I'm going to have to eject from the UI and go into GraphQL for a lot of this because the UI is just not there for it, and it's a lot easier if I can just show you the data itself. So if we look at our list of items, I will rerun this. This is all of the items that are available to me on the catalog. This will include agents and it will include flows. I don't have any flows at the minute. I'll show you one of them later. We can see we've got Elliot's agent. This is the project that it is created in, and there's a bunch more data that we can get from there. What I do want is the ID so that I can, you can tell I've run this demo before, get a bunch more, or a bunch of different data from this, right? So I can see we've got Elliot's agent, this is the project name, these are the versions that are available. We have version 1 with this system prompt. It is released, and that's basically how versions work, right? That you have a name, they're either released or not. You have a bunch of other things in here like when it was created, when it was released, when it was updated, things like that, right? We automatically handle these, so if I go in and edit Elliot's agent, let's say I decide I want to spell it right, and then we go back in here. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it's because I changed the name. Right, okay, so names don't change the version, but if I change the system prompt to be something useful and then save the changes, when I redo this, you see there's now 2 versions. Version 1 that is released and version 2 which is not released, it's in draft. And you can see as well we've got the history of the system prompts and all of the other bits as well that come with this, right? Like system prompt, tools, updated at. So if we change the tools, name, that'll do, right? Like, so you can see we've got all these tools on here, and then if I go in and edit this again, let's edit some tools. Let's just remove all of the tools. Now in the Explorer, if I rerun this, here we go, version 2 now doesn't have any tools. Now you notice that the first time I edited this, we created version 2 as a draft that was not released, and then the second time we just updated the draft. This is deliberate. We will keep updating this until we set it to released, and then we'll release version 2, and that will be set in stone. The only way you can do this currently is with GraphQL. You can't actually do it in the UI, so I'll have to do it down here. But if we look here, if I set release true, then I lock in version 2. I'm not returning tools there, but there we go. Now version 2 is completely different and it doesn't have any tools. And if I again update this with, can I add some tools? I don't want to add tools in here, that's going to break things, but it's not going to break things, it's just really difficult to add tools with GraphQL because I need to get the IDs. But yeah, if I change this, then there we go, we got version 3 draft. And then if I release version 3, version 3 is now released. And any more changes, version 4 draft, and so on and so on and so on. And you can see we still get all of this history as well. So what you can do with this is fair. Well, you can do quite a lot, to be fair, but what we planned on doing with it is basically being able to pin specific agents and specific flows at a version. Let's say you've approved version 3 of an agent, and then in your flow you would specifically say use version 3 of this agent or whatever it is, right? So yeah, that's publishing and the really rudimentary versioning that we have. I'll pause now and move on to adding agents to projects.